A serene countryside home basks in the golden light of day, its idyllic setting a stark contrast to the turmoil brewing within. Jacob gazes towards the road, his youthful face etched with a profound yearning, a silent plea for something more. He had everything. A voice narrates, as the scene unfolds, revealing the deceptive tranquility of Jacob's world. A home, a father who loved him. The narration continues. Yet the shadow in Jacob's eyes speaks of a different story. A future filled with promise echoes through the air, but the promise seems hollow, lost in the vast expanse of his silent discontent. In the solemn study, Jacob confronts his father, the air thick with unspoken tension. Jacob's bold request echoes through the room. "Father, give me the share of the estate that falls to me." The father's eyes reflect a deep sorrow, a silent acknowledgement of the chasm widening between them. In a moment heavy with unspoken words, the father quietly divides his property. The narrator's voice cuts through the silence. In that moment, it was as if he said, "I want your things, not you." The father's silent act speaks volumes, a heartbreaking concession in the face of his son's desire. Beneath the relentless sun, Jacob shoulders his weathered duffel bag, the weight a tangible reminder of his past. With a resolute set to his jaw, he embarks on his journey, each step stirring up clouds of dust, symbols of a life left behind. The road was long, but freedom felt sweet. No rules, no father's voice. A genuine smile dawns on Jacob's face, reflecting the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. Just the sound of coins in his pocket. A distant city pulsates with life, faces blurring in a sea of anonymity. Loud music fills the air, a frenetic soundtrack to Jacob's reckless abandon. He spends his money freely, indulging in pleasures that vanish as quickly as they appear. In that far country he wasted everything, on pleasures that faded as quickly as the coins slipped through his fingers. His face drops as he realizes he is out of money. Jacob stands amidst the pig farm, his face a canvas of utter dejection. And when the money was gone, so were his friends. Jacob toils in solitude. A famine came. He had nothing. His movements are heavy, each task a burden. He found work feeding pigs and wished he could eat their food. That's how far he had fallen. Jacob's eyes reflect the depth of his despair. In the vast field, Jacob stands solitary, the biting cold penetrating his very core. He lifts his gaze to the heavens, a dawning comprehension etching itself upon his face. One night, shivering in the cold, he thought of home. Even his father's servants had bread to spare. Jacob begins his arduous journey home, each step heavy with the weight of his misdeeds. In a moment of profound reflection, Jacob's inner voice echoes with remorse and repentance. "I will arise and go to my father." Jacob resolves, his voice trembling with a mix of hope and trepidation. "Make me like one of your hired servants," he pleads, the vastness of the road mirroring the expanse of his humility. A figure emerges in the distance, and the father's posture transforms, a palpable surge of energy coursing through him. But while he was still far off, his father saw him. He sprints towards Jacob, his cloak billowing behind him, heedless of whispers or disgrace. He ran the way fathers don't run in that culture. He didn't care about the whispers, the disgrace. His son was home. In a tender, poignant reunion, the father embraces Jacob, tears glistening on their faces. Jacob sobs, confessing, "Father, I have sinned. I'm not worthy." The father, filled with compassion, declares, "Quick, bring the best robe, put a ring on his hand, sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. Let's feast and celebrate. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found."